Hello, welcome back to Non-League Diaries. My wind-swept hair tells you all you need to know about the weather in the last couple of weeks. It has been not ideal, which means that we have only played one single league game in 2025, and we're in the first week of February, which is not good at all. Bit of a fixture. Back catalogue is already starting to come and haunt us, and we will hopefully have 4 or 5 weeks in a row where we go Tuesday, Saturday with the men, and the women are back in action as well. And that's what this episode is going to be all about. Because we haven't got many games, or any games actually, in fact this week, you're going to get training with the ladies and you're going to get training with the boys as well. So enjoy it, a bit different. We've done a few training videos over the course of the last couple of years. We did one a couple of weeks ago, but it's been a tough few weeks for content, and we apologise, but there's very little we can do. Hopefully this weekend we get a game on, and it will be Guernsey at home for the boys, and the girls are also in action too, both back in the league, and hopefully we can get 2 trophies at the end of this season, but we need to get some games on first. Let's see how training goes.
I think the first one back was Moseley. I think that was like 7-0. I believe. Yeah, it was pretty league below, so it was nice to get back. We could have scored so much more than 7, but we 7-0. And then I think the next game after that was Woking. A lot got cancelled. 3-0 there, league above us. Decent performance. Could have scored more again. And then the last game, Beachmo Bells, I think they're called. 2-0. Could have easily got more in that game as well, but they've improved massively. I think we beat them 8-1 last time, so they did improve, but I feel we could have scored more.
We actually haven't conceded a goal since the 3rd of November, but that comes with a 7-week gap, so it doesn't really count. But what I've noticed recently is we're not banging in the goals like we were. So tonight all we're doing is final third patterns. So do this warm up, then last half an hour I'll work with them. We'll just do focusing on the front three. We'll just work on our final third patterns to try and get a bit more fluid when we're in the final third. It seems like at the moment we're really good individually, and we're sort of just relying on that rather than coming together as one unit or multiple units together. Like, it seems to be all a bit individual at the moment, so that's what we're focusing on today, is final third too, lots of shots. It's been really shit, to be honest. Like, this middle break, the break we've had in the middle has actually been longer than our pre-season was, and obviously when it's it was the weather after Christmas. Yeah, it's pretty annoying, to be honest, but it is what it is. They're back now. We've got a few out injured, but it's looking good. They're starting to get used to it again. A few of the girls also play away from us with different education schemes and stuff on colleges and that, so they're sharp. It's just getting the rest of them up to the level that them, really.
Yeah, so annoying. Really frustrating this time of year when the games are cancelled. We've made do with what we had. We had a game here on the 3G, so they always do what we can to get it on, but yeah, it's just annoying to be inconsistently, because I think we were off for like 6 weeks over the Christmas period because of cancelled games, so it's hard to get back into it after that time.
It's been a nightmare. I mean, going back, we played Woking for the first time since before Christmas, and it was like juggling a hot potato. It was a nightmare. But I think like we're slowly getting back into it, which is really, really good. But yeah, the break, it just writes you off, just not playing and stuff like that. But obviously we're coming back into it. We had a midweek game the other day, which was nice as well. So yeah, it's going all right.
So we've not really been able to string games together, which we need. Obviously we have coming back from the Christmas period, which is always tough in any football. Obviously people overindulge, lack of fitness to come back, and not getting those minutes on the pitch is really affecting us. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather permitted, we can keep going and build on some fixtures now.
It's been cold. No, it's been really good. Still working really hard every week. Training is always good. It's always varied. We did something a bit different last week, which was quite fun to switch it up. But yeah, all in all good.
Yeah, it's sort of. I noticed when we got back and they all began, because we're a new team, so they were all a bit quiet when we got back, and that engagement level was a bit lower than I'd want returning. But so we've had 2 games now, so we're getting to the time now where the expectations are going to be raised, and it's going to be like they're expected to be banging in the goals like we were before the big long break. Because there's nothing you can do, can't moan about it. So it's what it is.
Girls, really good football, well done.
But we've got a quality squad, having to sort of deal with different oppositions. But yeah, it's good, just a new challenge. But obviously we want to get through this league as quick as we possible without being arrogant. Obviously we've got to play our football to the best we can. We're getting there, but still learning as a new squad, so yeah, it's going well.
It's definitely been a challenge, changing teams and whatnot, coming from a new job and then going out of the job, changing positions, so it's been tough, but I'm getting there. I'm loving it. Love the girls, love the team. So
I think the girls will still know what they need to do. I think obviously playing in this league, we've got to like self-motivate anyway. But every game is like a must game when we want to make it like a history-making season. So the girls know what they have to do.
5 or 6 out, they're slowly returning now. The only long term, sadly, is Machi. She's done about 55 different things to her knee, but I think the op's booked in now. But in terms of the rest, it's sort of little niggles and stuff from that long break coming back and us telling them to run and that. It's just we're trying to manage load and have one training session a week is tricky. And then on a Sunday, it's snowing or raining and the game's cancelled anyway. So it's been annoying, but yeah, we'll get there.
I came back after I think I had 8 months in total out, which is hard. It's like this is the first long-term injury I've ever had, and it's actually really, really hard to come back after that amount of time, especially when they're already like a couple of months into the season. You just feel so behind. It's hard, but you just got to put the work in. But yeah, we've got like most of our best players out injured at the moment, which is tough. But yeah, like people are filling in, doing jobs for other people. Like we'll just make it work with what we have. Not worried.
obviously it's tough losing the stronger girls. Anya's been a massive loss, along with Machi as well. And then we've had a few little injuries here and there, but I think all of us are so strong individually that the ones that are sort of stepping in are performing and doing really, really well. So it's nice that all the girls are getting minutes and stuff like that.
Big players injured, so yeah, I mean any other squad would probably fold to that, but we've got such a good, strong squad that it's quite easy to, bounce back from that. Obviously we're going to miss them, but we've got a strong squad still.
The big fixture coming up will be this Sunday, which is a good reintroductory. We played one league game, one cup game, but this is a semi-final. This is what we want to play for this season. We want trophies in the cabinet first season, but Carl Shelton are a really good opposition. Played them once in the league at our home ground. First half we were kind of building into the game 2-0 up, but they tactically changed. Second half made it really difficult for us to sort of break them down. So yeah, tactically they're a fit team as well, so we're looking forward to the challenge really.
Yes, oh my god, can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be tough. Definitely, they're one of the stronger teams in the league. Don't think I was there when we played them, but yeah, I think it'll be good. They're riled up to play against us, so I'm buzzing. Can't wait. Bit of consistency on a Sunday.
We've actually watched the Carl Shelton game, last game, so we know kind of what to expect. And Martin's going to run through a few things at the end, go through like kind of tactics. But yeah, it should be good. It should be good. Looking forward to Sunday. I think we're kind of well researched on them, so we know what to expect really. So yeah, it should be a good game.
And it's at home. I haven't played at home literally since way before Christmas, so like buzzing to go back to home pitch.
It's nice to have a competitive game like you look forward to, and you can actually start talking about tactics and stuff. So yeah, it'll be interesting, very interesting. Looking forward to it.
I've got him. Hey, Farnham colours, limited edition. Nike sent them to you. Thank you, Nike.
Sponsored athlete, are you now?
I bet you know.
Lose a bit of weight and suddenly.
All of a sudden they want to know me again. You know. How do you play that?
Fuming. Struggling for footage, Jack, are we? You had to turn up.
And he just did a big old
He's in! He's back in! Alright, cool, mate. Let's get. Alright, Bass, get on this. Bit of twos, yeah?
Give. Where's the ones you sent me? Fucking they looked a lot smaller in the picture.
Not fair, not in there. Oh!
Bash, you should have come last Thursday, mate. He was unbelievable.
Unplayable, wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Same again this week.
Oh, he's got a picture of Frank up on his wall now.
Like one game in like 6 weeks, I think. Last time we spoke, it was quite good to have that little break, but it's all backfired now. It's becoming a bit of a pain. Yeah, it's been alright, frustrating because we want to play. What it will give us is a run of games of Tuesday, Thursday, and to get stuck right into it is the crunch part of the season. So, weather permitting, the next 4 weeks is going to be massive.
It has, yeah. I was saying, I just saying to Jono there, I've seen him for ages. Obviously, I missed training last week, so it's good to be back, mate, and training. And welcome to a Thursday night training session.
Good, swap over. Last one, then we got sprints with a cut and we're done. Just normal session, to be honest with you. There's not a lot that we can do that's different. Bearing in mind we've only got 48 hours till a game. So we're just going to keep it pretty short, pretty sharp. A little bit of high speed running, a little bit of sprint work, and then hand it over, yeah? Yeah, nothing too clever really.
Yeah, it's another session, yeah. Do a little bit of ball work at the start, and then, as you see now, the boys in would give for 20 minutes, 25 minutes, then they'd come in with me and we'll work on a bit of shape and a plan B, and then we'll go back in with Jim and we'll finish off with a little 3-team game.
It's annoying, mate. We've had a slight increase in programme upgrades on the boys because obviously they're doing their own thing in their own time and they're probably doing more of it than normal, so yeah, we've changed around some of their programmes. A couple of us that hadn't had one, so they are looking after themselves from that perspective. And then we check them in every Saturday, so they get a challenge to do every Saturday, 9 PM deadline, and then yeah, the squad check in with me. So they are ticking over, but it's not football, is it? So fingers crossed we'll be back on Saturday.
I think we're almost pretty much fit and healthy. Obviously Max till the end of the season, might see him, and hopefully great available for Saturday as well. So yeah, positive on the squad front, just need some games to get them out there.
It is what it is. I think a lot of people, although we've gone from being sort of 2 or 3 games in front of teams to now falling a little bit back. But I think it's going to be sort of it's going to be a bit bitty towards the latter part of the season. It's nothing that we're used to. All the boys are sort of fit, ready to go. So it's not as if we sort of got like we had last year, sort of constantly dealing with sort of injuries and niggles and stuff. We've got a really fit group at the minute and ready to go. And listen, if we get a backlog, and we don't worry about it, you just get on with it, don't complain, no excuses from us, and just get the job done.
Bottom left, cheers. So what are you going for?
Love it, mate, love it!
Do you want to warm up anyway?
Down there and all.
The thing is, I meant it, yeah, but actually, I was wondering where you were going.
You didn't know you didn't know where I was.
You've
turned blind.
Did you want to speak to Flanders, or
You've got better luck.
No.
I'm just saying.
I was just on about me turning him inside out again.
He's got a bit lucky, and you know what? Be humble.
Keep an eye on this game. I like this game. Lots of screamers have been scored in the history of Farnham Town training, and Jimmy Hibbert and Frankie Hobbs are amongst it. Normally, the team you don't expect to win wins. Have a look at this.
Free touch! All in finish, work the ball! No moaning! You lose, get off the pitch!
I'm sorry, I forgot you were in. Tight. Feel the pressure there, Sam.
That's what we're talking about.
It's a booty!
It's a booty, goalie.
They'll win a game in a minute. Relax. Yes, oh. Jesus.
Have a squeeze, man! I'll get 10! Finish! Aaron, one's up! Squeeze one! Right,